This is a Tesla Model S Plaid. It's an electric family saloon with all-wheel drive, over 1,000 brake horsepower and more than 1,000 pounds-feet of torque.
Which means it's really good at doing this. Go.
Okay, so that may have been a fluke.
Holy faithfuls!
Nope, 0 to 62 miles an hour in just over 2 seconds. Now that's simply ridiculously fast for a 5-seat saloon with heated everything and a big boot. To get anywhere near that, you're going to have to be in a couple of million quid's worth of Rimac Navara. But electric cars are pretty good at acceleration, loads of instant torque, and this Plaid has 3 motors to play with, 2 for the rear and 1 for the front axle. So it's got lots of grip and lots of go.
But EVs, they tend to run out of top speed, right? Well, not so much this one. The Plaid Track Package has a higher top speed than the other Plaids. So I'm just going to give it its head now a little bit and see how fast it can go. We're already at 170, that's 180, that's 190. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Though I suspect if you did run down the Autobahn at that kind of speed, this car would eat volts like a Labrador at an unsupervised buffet. Apparently, it would run out of charge in between 15 to 20 minutes. But that's quite impressive. I mean, apparently this car will hit 200 miles an hour, but I can't quite make it do it on the straight that we've got here at Paul Ricard.
But very fast cars are already becoming a bit passé.
It's not hard to make an electric car feel very accelerative because they've got lots and lots of torque. And that top speed thing is really down to having the legs in the motors, which the Plaid has got because it's got fancy carbon wrap rotors inside it, which allow for a lot more RPM, about 25% more than a standard Model S, in fact. Now, more RPM in an electric car means a higher top speed as long as you've got enough horsepower, which obviously isn't a problem with this car because it's got 1,020 brake horsepower and 1,050 pounds-feet of torque, which is probably enough. Impressive? Absolutely. And I doubt I would ever get bored of the Plaid's ability to deliver that nuclear acceleration option. But is that a rounded performance? I mean, there's plenty of horsepower, but is this a one-trick pony? Well, actually, it might not be. But first, a little bit of Plaid background. Now, the Model S has obviously been around since 2013, so it's over a decade old now. But it has been gently improved and upgraded over that time in that slightly gentle Tesla over-the-air kind of way, largely without fanfare. This is the Uber Performance Plaid version. By the way, as an aside, it's called the Plaid because that is the only speed faster than Ludicrous in the 1987 Star Wars parody movie Spaceballs. Thanks, Elon.
But largely, it looks like an updated Model S. Slightly slicker, black trim instead of chrome, nice 21-inch wheels, a little lip spoiler and a small badge. It's not some outlandish supercar, it's a bit of a sleeper. And I like sleepers.
And on the road, it's pretty much like any other Model S.
It feels a little bit big, but it's got good body control and lots of grip. Loads more than you'd need unless being properly antisocial.
And the thing is, even though it's got all this performance potential, if you drive it slowly, it's not a problem. You just drive it like a normal car. You would never even know it had all those power reserves, which is the best bit about it. You just don't realise how fast it could go until, frankly, it's too late. Jesus.